Yes,
Hello.
already started recording.
Okay. So, good morning, everyone. Yeah, this is a new session. So, I hope you all are add your name on the website and ready with your article. Yeah. So, the first participant is Siddhi. Siddhi, ma'am. Hello.
Hello. Good I'm audible.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes. Now you are completely audible.
Thank you. My article number is 16.
Okay. Yeah. Now you can
Okay,
start.
so can I? Yeah, thank you,
Yeah.
ma'am. Kapuri Thakur, this election in 1970s, Thakur planted the seeds of transformative affirmative action for backward castes that PM Modi launched NDA's poll camping from Samastipur. Thakur home turf is testament to his enduring legacy. The the 11th Chief Minister of Bihar, Kapuri Thakur, held the post twice, one for around 6 months and the next time for under 2 years. The duration of the tenures later captures the legacy he left behind. In his lifetime, Thakur saw his stature diminished by the risks of leaders he had mentored, but in the recent decades, he has been climbed and celebrated across parties as less among the pantheons of socialist leaders. He is right next to the like of Ram Manohar Lohia. Last year, the Narendra Modi government awarded him the Bharat Ratna posthumously come to power amid tumult. Bihar 50th Legislative Assembly constituted in February 1969 and dissolved in January 1972. Oppositions, sorry, epitomizes the areas of political instability to witness five chief minister takings: Harihar Singh, Bhola Paswan Shastri, Tuistroga Prasad Rai, and Kapuri Thakur, as well as period of resident schools. Amid this churn, Thakur managed to plant seeds for transformative policy. When Durga Prasad Rai's Congress leader elections registered in December 1970, rival claims surfaced immediately. Collections were fast prone to defection, drive caste loyalties, personal ambitions, and ideology. Cited Bholaswan Shastri, who had been CM twice before, abstracted claim again, but the governor invited Kapuri Thakur, leader of the Samyukt Socialist Party, means SSP, with with support from a 169 MAU from the government on December 2022. 1970, Thakur was sworn to heading the eighth government since 1967, excluding president rules. His coalitions include SSP Congress, Bharatiya Kranti Dal, Bharatiya Janasangh, Swatantra Party, Sushoosit Dal, faction and other, mostly Alliance United Morba, anti-congressmen termed the ideological situation cohesion. Thakur planned to accommodated partners February 1970, expanded the three consecutive days, eventually researching 53 ministers. Like many of his predecessors, much of his energy went into maintaining unity amid the pull and push of splintered groups, personality clashes, and caste egos. In March 1971, Lok Sabha term exacerbated tension. Indira Gandhi's Congress swept Bihar with 39 seats up from undivided Congress 34 in 1977. Defections intensified. The Societal and BKD functions rated well. Some SSP and BJS MLAs jumped ship. A non-confident mention limit force soon won 1971. Hours before the assembly convened, Thakur registered, however, that some morning he had formed a 20-member commission to study conditions of and suggest measures for upliftment of a backward class. This bold move was annulled by the government of Vola Pastor Sastri that suggested him a low parliament stint. Thakur had been a freedom fighter. His political career in independent India started in 1952 when he won a assembly seat from Tajpur on a Socialist Party ticket. He returned in 1957 and 1962 on a Parza Socialist Party and in 1977 and 1969 on an SSP ticket. In 1972, he won his seat against from the Socialist Party, serving as leader of opposition for nearly 2 years in assembly. Then national upheavals forward Indira Gandhi emergency in elections and the Janata Party's 1977 Lok Sabha victory. Thakur entered parliament from Samastipur on Janata Party ticket. The Manojji Desai government dismissed Congress state regimes, including Bihar's, in April 1977. After the 1971 census, delimitation had expanded Bihar Assembly in 324 seats from 318 in the ensuing polls. Congress implemented two to 57 seats. The Janata Party's Marjanic from group secured a majority with 214 seats. Third, an MP Thakur was elected Janata Legislative Party leader (CM) again. Registering from Lok Sabha, Kapuri Thakur became the Bihar CM again on June 24, 1977. From the 22 months term to reach the assembly, he won by poll from the left seat, full birth seat, drawn in the Nai Berber caste and non-forming extremely backward class. Thakur prioritized social equality. His 1971 commissions had been scrapped but was replaced by the Sastri December 1971 Mungeri Lal Commission in 1976. These commissions recommended OBC upliftment in its report. Now in power with the full majorities, Thakur implemented a credit reservations formula 12 reservations formula 12% for EBCs, 8% for backward class, mainly from OBCs like Yajav, Kurmi, curious 3% women across categories, and 3% for economically weaker section. These sub-categorisms distinguished arrestions and survives caste from grand ones, and addressing intra-OBC disparity will UP had wrought in of 15% OBC quarters in 1977 in was not subcategory caste theories like in Bihar. Thakur's policy of affirmative action ignored backlash, including from upper caste member of his Janata Party. Internal revolt forced Thakur registrations in April 1979. His would be replaced by scheduled caste leader Ram Sundar Das. Thakur in this tenure also banned alcohol, a policy move legislated by Das but brought back by Nitish Kumar decades later. In 1980, Thakur won the Samastipur Assembly seat on Janata Party scalar in the Charan Singh Pension's ticket. Congress registered Bihar in 1918. Thakur reminded opposition leader how won Sanbrosa in 1985 as a Lok Dal candidate, holding the role of leader of opposition until February 12, 1988. He passed away a week later. Legacy. A kit into waitress sailed multiple times, including during emergency. Thakur embodied principles socialism. His reservations models influences later politics as OBC consolidations. Piket Yadav, Skurmi. Sorry. Yadav Kurmis Kurners Lodha Chinese dominating politics parties South alliance with Nan Yadav, EBC, P- Thakur formulas. The Modi government formed the G. Rohini Commission in 2017 for OBC categorizations, which submitted its report on July 31, 2023. Points sub-classified reservation for fostering equality amid caste complexities. His forested Sopet Bihar's social justice discourage inspiring national politics and earning him the epithets of Jayanak, the people's leader. People's leader. Yeah, I have done my reading part. Now I am summarized in this article. So this article talk about Kapuri Thakur. Kapuri Thakur's mention in this article. He is born. Yeah,
Hello,
this
Siddhi.
article talk.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I'm audible.
Yes, yes. Yeah, you can proceed.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Yeah, so this article is talking about Kapuri Thakur and
You are not audible, Siddhi. Hello. Hello, Siddhi. Hello. Hello, Siddhi.
sorry, not audible.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
I'm facing network issue. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, this article is very lengthy, but I try to summarize. Yeah, so this article is talk about Kapuri Thakur in 1970s, 70s. So Bihar fifth legislative election, assembly in February 1969, January 1970, 72. Witnessed five chief minister and here is some parties mentioned and some ministers mentioned like Bhola Paswan Sastri, Daroga Prasadra, and Kapuri Thakur. So also and there's some parties like SSP and supposed from MLAs 169 from the government and December 2020 90 Svanches Thakur was government since 1967 um, and
Hello, Siddhi.
ma'am, some nurses from my side, so that's the
Yeah, yeah.
reason I muted. Yeah, ma'am. So I'm not able to summarize. I understand article, but I'm not able to summarize.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much, Siddhi, for participating. Yeah, this article is related to Kapure Thakur, and yeah, he was the 11th Chief Minister of Bihar, and he is the so greatest. He was social. He was uh, social worker, and also freedom fighter. After that, he was focusing on the backward classes, and he was always noticing how the upper class and between upper class and lower class, what is the discrimination of it, and because of that reason people were facing lots of issues related to their criterias, education facilities, all these things. And he also mentioned in this rule regulation, if you organize the caste categories and if you provide facilities, so I think it is very profitable to develop the nation. So there are lots of things is mentioned in this article, and yeah, you tried well, but next time you would add some points. Okay. Hello.
Next time I will try.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. And some
Thank
word
you.
you mispronounce, Siddhi. For example, posthumously, posthumously.
Poster,
Yeah.
posthumously,
Posthumously. Yeah. Banned, banned.
band,
Yeah.
band,
Secular. Yeah. Secular.
secular,
Yeah.
secular,
Candidate. Yeah.
candidate,
Candidate. Yeah. Veteran.
candidate.
Veteran.
What?
Veteran.
Waiter,
Yeah. Veteran.
waiter.
Veteran.
Okay, waiter, waiter, waiter.
Veteran. Yeah. Yeah. Epistomist. Epistomist.
Episteme,
Yeah, epistomist.
epistomist,
Yeah, yes,
epistomist.
yes. So please focus on your s and sh sound and words constructing. Otherwise, everything is fantastic, Siddhi.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much. So next person is Mr. Jaya.
Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, small network issues, ma'am. I will back Zoom.
Okay.
I will back. Please come on the next person. Network issues. I will soon on the letter.
Okay. Thank you. Hello, Shikha ma'am. You add your number. You add your name on the website. Hello. So anyone wants to take part in this session, so you can add your name on the website. It is open. Deep, Nilavni, Bain, Rakesh, Priyanshu sir, Shikha ma'am.
Which article is free to read?
16, 16 is done. 16 done. Only one article finished.
Okay, I want to read article number 40.
Okay, sir. Sir, you can start, sir. All the best.
Okay, thank you. A very good morning to all of you. Intolerable toll. The Jharkhand HIV transfusion tragedy is the price of Hollywood public health system. State must initiate reform, ensure the patient safety. The shocking revelation of the multiple children testing HIV positive after blood transfusion in the government hospital in Jharkhand come as a searing indictment of a negligent and indifferent system which has turned the life-saving care into a life-threatening sentence. Preliminary inquiries have found a serious irregularities in the blood bank that had been running without a license since 2023, including the compromised testing protocol, improper donor screening, and negligent oversight. Of the 44 blood samples tested from 259 donors linked to thalassemia transfusion, 4 have been tested positive. The fact that the children, the most vulnerable among the patients, were exposed to such a grave risk signal a collapse in the entire chain, from donor recruitment to the blood screening to hospital transfusion policies. Extremely sorry. Okay. Jharkhand's struggle with thalassemia has long been a public health challenge, affecting the hundreds of children who depend on the regular blood transfusion for survival. Yet, the state's healthcare infrastructure, particularly in the smaller districts, has repeatedly shown crack in the monitoring system. Several district-level blood banks lack the provision to detect the HIV at its earliest stage. Infection can be transmitted through the contaminated blood during the early phase after donor contract HIV, but before it shows up in a standard test and nucleic acid testing (NAT), which can catch this, is available only in Ranchi. The 2002 National Blood Policy clearly mandates moving away from paid blood donation toward a voluntary camp. Yet, this is often not realized in practice. In case of the current crisis, despite the clear national protocol mandating the rigorous testing for HIV, hepatitis B and C, and the other transmissible infection, the enzyme-linked immunosorbent assay ELISA tests were glossed over routinely. Jharkhand is no stranger to such lapses. In 2018, a similar outbreak in Ranchi had exposed the vulnerabilities in the system. The recurrence of such a failure underlines a persistent culture of complacency, where, under the funded public health system and a weak supervision, leave the room for such tragedy. The government immediate reaction, the Jharkhand Health Department, has suspended several official order approved an audit of all the blood banks in the state. It's necessary, but this action risks being cosmetic unless this may lead to a structural change through the sustained investment in and attention to healthcare. Restoring the trust in the Jharkhand healthcare system, especially among the disadvantaged and rural families who rely on it, will require more than compensation, apologies, and suspension. The state government must treat this episode as a wake-up call to overhaul the blood safety system, enforce the real-time monitoring, and ensure that every patient life is protected by more than paper protocol. Yeah, I'm done with the article. Basically, the whole article revolving around the recent lapses by the state health machinery, in which there's a test being conducted of the 259 donors. Among them, the 4 are tested positive for the HIV. And the main reason behind this kind of thing is a blood transfusion. And they don't follow the proper protocols and lack the basic infrastructural facilities. And this kind of outbreak is already like the author highlighted about the 2018 event, but the government and state does not pay that much attention, and they're not following the proper protocol as mandated by the 2002 National Blood Policy, which clearly mandates that if there's not a paid blood donation but a voluntary group, you have to testify and clearly make sure that the person, whosoever is giving the blood, should be his blood should be tested for HIV, hepatitis B and C for the proper transfusion without having any kind of infection, so that the blood can be easily transported or transfused to other person who is in need of blood. That's why the whole article revolving around lack of infrastructural facilities and also not following the proper protocols. So this is the whole article is involved. Extremely sorry. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Wow, your reading part is really phenomenal. With great pauses, with proper punctuation marks. Yeah, your fluency is great while reading. Yeah, you also add lots of time. Sorry. You also mention lots of things in this article, and this article is really sensible. Yeah, it is a means so danger and so sensitive disease, and government should not proper implement on this protocol. Yeah, so you mention and you explain these things in your explanation. So this is really phenomenal, sir. Thank you for participating. Yeah, thank you so much for joining this session. Okay. So next person is JM. No, he is not there. Aman. Hello. Hello, Aman.
Yes, I'm present, ma'am.
Okay. So you ready with your article?
Yeah, my article number is 3, which is
3.
based
Okay.
on Nicobar, Great Nicobar development. I'm ready.
Okay. Yeah. Now you can start.
Great Nicobar project. Map ready for denotification of tribal reserve. The Andaman and Nicobar Island Administration has prepared a map for denotification and renotification of the tribal reserve land for the Great Nicobar Islands mega infrastructure project, and will soon be finalizing the site for the setting up tower in these lands. The administration has also said that transit accommodation to initialize serve all Great Nicobar Island project staff has been constructed, and that a comprehensive tribal welfare plan is slated to be finalized by next month. Administration they made a presentation to this effect to the Andaman and Nicobar Island Integrated Development Corporations, Monitor and Nicobar Island Committee overseeing tribal-related matters for the 1.92 lakh crores infrastructure project proposed on Great Nicobar Island, which include a transshipment port, an airport, a power plant, and a township. The project is being developed by Andaman Nicobar Integrated Development Corporation, even as Forest. An environment clearance issue for the project are under challenges in courts and tribals. In a meeting of the Monitoring Committee on Tribal-related matters held in October, the Tribal Welfare Department of the Islands Administration noted that a geographic information system map had been prepared for the denotification and renotification of land with help from Forest Department. Additionally, site for towers will be finalized after consultations with the Assistant Commissioner of Capable Bay and the Andaman Adim Janjati Vikas Samiti. The administration body representing the sovereign people. Notably, any denotification of tribal reserve land for the GNI project requires that forest rights over it be settled under the Forest Rights Act 2006. This finalization of maps for denotification comes even as Calcutta High Court is hearing petitions challenging the administration's claim that it has settled for rights here as per law. Summary for this article. Great Nicobar Project. The Andaman and Nicobar Island Administration has prepared a GIS-based map for the denotification and renotification of the tribal reserve land on Great Nicobar Island to facilitate the 1.92 lakh crore mega infrastructure project. Key development. The project includes a transshipment port, airport, power plant, and a township, being developed by Andaman Nicobar Island Integrated Development Corporation. A comprehensive tribal welfare plan is expected to be finalized by next month. Transit accommodation for the project has been already constructed. Site for communication tower will be identified after consultation with Assistant Commissioner of Capable and Andaman Adim Janjati Vikas Samiti, which is represented by the Sovereign people. Legal and environment context. Forest and environment clearance for the project are under legal challenges in various courts and tribunals. Denotification of tribal reserve land requires a prior settlement of forest rights under the Forest Rights Act 2006. The Calcutta High Court is currently hearing petition questioning whether these forest rights have been lawfully settled. Oversight. The Monitoring Committee of Andaman Nicobar Island Integrated Development Corporation, which oversees the tribal-related issues, recently reviewed the progress of the plan and mapping. This article is based on Andaman Nicobar Island development, which is a new site for everyone in India in replace of foreign land, just like Maldives and other more. Thank you for listening.
Okay, Aman. Thank you for joining this session. Yeah, you have need to work upon all your pauses. Means you after take time afterward in every word. Means if you complete the sentence, so after that you would take pause. But after every word, you are taking time for next word. Hello, Aman. Are you listening?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and if you explain any articles, you try to add your own point, not related to in means you mention say some sentences from the article. Yeah, it is also necessary, but try to summarize in your own conceptual.
Yes, ma'am.
What you understand and what you means what you understand from this article, and which point you come in your mind while listening and while reading.
Yes, ma'am. I'm getting this point.
Yes.
Right.
So
Thank you.
yeah, thank you. So yeah. So please work upon it. Otherwise, you tried well. So this article is related to great means a great mega infrastructure project about Andaman Nicobar, and this project is related to tribal area. So it is a very important area and very essential also. And yeah, you tried well, but next time you will add some point
Yes, ma'am.
which you choose any article. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So yeah. So anybody wants to add something in this article?
Yeah, I want to
Okay,
add
sir.
some point on. Yeah, basically this article revolving around the balancing of interest between the communities who are present or living there, and that community has solely rely upon the land itself for their land, clothing, shelter, and all kind of other amenities, whereby the government is introducing a tea reserve. Basically, as per the Forest Act itself, there's a mandate that you have to give certain land for the preservation. You cannot just touch upon a certain boundary, and that is what will it say, ecologically and economically, not economically, ecologically sensitive areas. That's why this article is important, that administration try to just de-reserve that land for constructing the 92,000 crore infrastructure project, despite like they have to think about like what will the communities do and where will they settle after denotification of the state, and the state communities will live where. So the core concern, the core main point, the factum fulcrum of this article is that the what about the tribal rights. So that's why the Forest Right Act and even Article 21 itself state that right to life is all of the people, even the non-living citizens have a right to life. So yeah, that's what even this article is concerning about, that even the Forest Conservation Act and Forest Rights Act, as mentioned by the previous speaker itself, that the legal side from this article, that they require a proper settlement and consent before like naming or before levying the denotifying a particular land, which is having a particular kind of protection. So I think the department and other kind of corollary are like Samiti or their own leaders should play a consultative and proactive role in bringing a transparent settlement, so that their demands can also be met by the state, as they are also earning and going to earn by investing in such a huge amount. So at large, it will depend upon how the government and even the state will do the balance between the development and the forest, as we know that forest is depleting day by day. So yeah, let's see what will happen, but hope for the best. So that's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, sir, for your great point. Yeah, you covered a whole article with your helicopter views. It's really amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah. So next person is Sandeep. Okay, he's not there. Shikha. Shikha ma'am. Hello. Hello, Shikha. Are you there?
Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good
Yeah.
morning. Yes, I have just come and also join in side also. It is our turn. I am the last participant. It's not?
Yeah, but yes, you can say. I don't know,
Yeah,
but
I
some
am.
people are not there.
But why? This group was, we are just calling each other. But nowadays it is,
Actually, yeah,
yeah.
some people mention their name, but they are not available.
Okay. Maybe. Okay, so
Yeah.
I will try to read article number 8.
8. Okay.
Families of Indians caught in Russia-Ukraine fighting demand their ship return. Around 2 dozen families, including several from Haryana, go to Russian embassy in Delhi and the MEA to press their demands before staging a 2-hour demonstration at Jantar Mantar. Around 2 dozen families from across the country held a 2-hour demonstration at Jantar Mantar in the national capital on Monday, seeking the safe return of their kin who have been allegedly lured in Russia to fight the ongoing war with Ukraine. One of the demonstrators, Sharad, 60, a resident of Tamil Toimurpur village in Ravak, Haryana, said her family sold off a pile of land and jewelry and borrowed 6.5 lakh to arrange for her son Sandeep to go to Russia in search of a livelihood, but some agent lured him to sign a contract in return for some benefits and sent him to the war zone. When he told us that he was recruited into the army for a handsome salary, we advised him to quit, but it was too late by them. By then, they didn't they did not let him off, and said Mr. Sandeep's cousin Ballu. The family learned about the 29 years old's ordeal when he sent a video to a local YouTuber in Haryana on October 1, giving detail about how he caught in the war zone. Mr. Ballu said the family had met Chief Minister Nawab Saini and other local BJP leaders, but to no avail. Sonu had come from Shanipat to demand the safe return of his friend Vikram, who had 20, a wrestler. I spoke to him last night. One of the young men in his group died in a drone attack a few days back, and he sustained an injury in the hand, he said. Mr. Shanu said that Mr. Kuhar has gone to Russia on a study visa 2 months ago, and again when agents lured him with a at the rate 55 lakh annual contract for digging a bunker. He comes from a poor family. His parents still don't know about his predicament, he said. Ajay Kumar from Rajasthan, Bilkani, had gone to Russia last November to pursue a language course, but according to his family, he was lured to fight the war with a promise of permanent citizenship, a 65 lakh annual job contract, and a flat. Prakash Godara, who came to Delhi from demonstration, said the family had last heard from Mr. Rajai on September 21 this year. He told us that he had spent 8 days in a jungle after a drone attack killed 3 of his friends, he said. Haryana social activities, Sri Bhagwan, who was who cousin, no, whose cousin uh, is also stuck in Russia, brought this family together through a WhatsApp group and organized the protests. He said 27 families were part of this group. Before holding the demonstration, the families went to the embassy of the Russian Federation and the MEA with their demands. Urgently intervened AC. Meanwhile, the Delhi High Court on Monday uh, asked, sorry, asked the central government to urgently intervene to secure the return of 22-year-old Indian student Shahil sorry, Shahil Mahamadushan Majoti, who is believed to be detained by Ukraine forces amid the Russian-Ukraine conflict. Okay, yeah, this is the family from Haryana, Rajasthan, JK, and states. What is Jantar Mantar and Monday special uh, arrangement. Okay, that is the family. This is about Article 8. That is, we know that Russia and Ukraine war is going on during 2022, not yet ending. So there are several people that killed from both the countries, and I think, and also that is families of India and other countries also, but it is about only for India in the article. That is Indian families, they are worried about the war between Russia and Ukraine. They also they have sent their son like brother. They are in Ukraine, sorry, Russia, and they are also lured in Russia to fight in the ongoing war. And in this regard, they also they are worried about it, and already some of them also injured. Uh, so in this regard, they are the Indian families. They are asking their leaders and other leaders also, but there is no result. For this reason, they are now going to that is going to a demonstration at a Jantar Mantar on Monday, and they are seeking the safe return of their kin who have been allegedly ruled in Russia to fight the ongoing war with Ukraine. And there are so many examples are there. I The discharge is 16, a resident of Tamulpur village in uh, Ra- Ra- Ratak, Haryana, and his family also. Um, he has sold a plot of land and jewelry and borrowed 6.5 lakh to arrange for her son, Sandeep. That is, in this way, they are not in worry. They practically frustrated because they have it is a to return back home. That is a more money is needed from Russia to India, and they also for this to save their child or brother like that. They are doing that is they can sell their for to earn money then because they are old, they are poor people. And also jewelry after for to arrange for her son whose name is Shandip, to go to Russia in search of livelihood, but some agent lured him to sign in a contract for some benefit and some for sent him to the war zone. In this way, that is the serious condition for the Indian people who have been gone already and in Russia. And I think they are poor people. They are not returning home due to crisis of money. Their family in India, they are they are trying their best to return to return back home, and they also are doing this matter that is Indian central government and near about 2,000 families, including several from Haryana and Russian embassy. Russian go to Russia embassy, and they have to return back, and they also ask and urge to government to return back safely, safe return of them from Russia to Delhi in this context. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shika. Yeah, you explained this article. Yeah, it was really phenomenally. Yeah, this article is really sensuous article. But if you when I'm noticing on your reading part, so you take so many pauses between the word. Means afterward you stop and continue your next word. So it is unnecessary. You can take pauses after
It
sentences.
is, I am just now come to the BC. Just I am too late, but I don't want to miss this reading part for this reason.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Yeah,
I know you are a regular student and you
yeah.
always take part so eagerly. It is really commendable for you and
Mhm.
for us also. But yeah, don't mind. Please, please work
Mhm.
upon it.
I
Everything is fantastic.
yeah. That is
Yes, yes.
mindset. That is in the morning time. I have to take my tea after brushing my teeth and my face, and also I do some meditation. After then I come to the visit. For this reason, that is not done. I am not
Yeah, it's
prepared
okay.
practically to do it for this reason.
Yes,
Thank you.
it's totally fine. Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, Shikha. Yeah. Anybody wants to add something in this article?
Yeah,
Yes. Okay, sir.
yeah, Shika ma'am already completed and gave the overview of the article. But according to me, I think this article is also focusing on the contributory negligence and by the victim itself, that their families are concerned, but they are already saying that they have chosen the unlawful or illegal pathway to just obtain or procure a job outside India. So that's why the government is just wanted to interfere in that regime. No doubt the government had to address the Indian citizens who are being lured and caught in certain kind of armed conflict zone. As in this article, various persons are there who are just sharing their own stories that how they are being caught and they are being um, had lured of various flat or 55 lakh rupees and 60 lakh rupees of contract. Apart from that, I think the Honorable Supreme Court directive and guidelines are there, but it's a responsibility also of the state to just make sure that their own citizens get the proper employment so that they not have to avail or have to go forcefully have to go somewhere else in order to procure, even in the cases of medical courses. That's what the concern of the main government is, that why don't we have the enough amount of medical colleges or hospitals to just serve for our own citizen or our own student. Despite clearing the NEET examination, they are not having a proper like government colleges, like the private institute. We know the fees, like in the crores of rupees. So no doubt that the government will do their best. And as we already know that Operation Ganga, Operation Sankat Mocha, and other operation being conducted by the government in the previous year, like time of the month. So yeah, that will be done. But even the Honorable Court is just stressing that your state cannot just remain passive and just be state in this office. They have to just make sure that even the person who are of Indian origin outside the India, we make sure of the dignified life and a healthy life. And the families are doing their best by engaging or staging a protest outside Jantar Mantar and urging the diplomatic way of just resolving the issue so that the loved ones will be soon back in India. And yeah, that's the main crux of the article. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, wow. Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing your great views in this article. Yeah, thank you so much. So, Lucky.
Thank you.
Like,
Yes, I missed it. And you also tell beautifully. Thank you.
okay, thank you, Shikha.
Thank
So,
you.
Mr. Lucky, are you available
Yeah,
for
rise and shine,
conducting?
everyone. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. So, next person is Sandeep. Hello, Sandeep. Are you there?
Mr. Sandeep Prasad.
Okay.
Dear sir, are you
After
available?
Sandeep,
No, after Sandeep, who is next?
yeah, Dinesh Kumar.
Good morning to all.
Welcome.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning. So I want to take the article number 10.
Yes, you can start. All the best.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, all. Women's World. The World Cup win came after a long struggle on and off the field. At the midnight hour on a magical Sunday, Harmanpreet Kaur and her incredible women made their tryst with destiny. India was finally crowned world champions in women's cricket. It was a journey marked by a long history of angst and joy, shaped by the sweetened dreams of pioneers such as Shanta Rangaswamy, Diana Ejuli, Mithali Raj, and Jwalan Goswami. In a high-stakes final befitting an ICC World Cup, India prevailed over South Africa by 52 runs at Navi Mumbai D.Y. Patil Stadium, which turned into a teeming mass of reckless energy. This moment is as epical as it was for Kapil Dev and his men in 1983 when they seized the World Cup at Lord's. That caused in a seismic shift in the way cricket was perceived and administered and paved the way for India to become a commercial behemoth. A similar turn of events awaits Harmanpreet and company, and women's cricket at Lord's. The coach Amol Musdar too had his moment. A domestic giant, he never got a chance to play for senior men's team as his career ran to play for the senior men's team as his career ran parallel to the likes of Sachin Tendulkar and Rahul Dravid. Harmanpreet, feisty woman, ensured that their mentor finally understood what it means to prosper at the highest level. Having faltered in the 2005 and 2017 World Cup finals, India also had to contend with the pressure of playing at home. When 3 league matches were lost on the trot against South Africa, Australia and England, the news were out on social media. Still, the team reserved an energy game produced a new star, Pratika Rawal for instance. In the final, Safali Verma and Deepti Sharma turned in an all-rounder show, while Smriti Mandhana was as solid as ever. Earlier, the chain towards glory happened in the semi-final when Jemima Rodriguez anchored an astounding chase against defending champions Australia. Her unbeaten 127 is one of the greatest knocks in Indian cricketing history. If India performed the giant killing act towards the climatic phase, so too did South Africa, as England discovered in the semi-finals. In skipper Laura Woolworth, the Proteas have a splendid batter and had 2 taunts in the semi-finals and final were high class and pugnacity. But the biggest takeaway is this: Indian women have found their place on cricket's biggest stage. Yeah. In India, women's cricket won the World Cup on Sunday night. It was a grateful moment for all Indians. And after that, it is not a easy thing to won the World Cup, because if we are playing in street cricket, that time also we have the if you involve the match, then we can we are getting emotional and ego, some that much of kind of emotions we have. So that means it is the same thing is in international cricket. So they were that much of confident, that much of determined mind, only to got the trophy. So they were very confident in that time. Their way of playing is such an amazing. So these things to got that World Cup to India. Hello. Thanks.
Thank you for reading. And you're quite all the rest. That is very nice. So, but it has been said, let's makes perfect. Okay. So you must need to, you can say, heavy on your pronunciation and also on reading. Yeah. And beside that, the conclusion was good. And if you will have a look on your pronunciation, so it will be a more healthy. So so please keep always joining, and there are also sessions for reading practice and pronunciation. So you must take part in all the sessions, so that will help you a lot. Thank you.
Sure, sir.
Okay. So
Sir,
anyone
thank you so much, sir, for your feedback.
You're welcome. So please, anyone can add anything? Okay. No, just I will choose the next one. Just Sandeep. Mr. Sandeep, are you here? Mr. Jugnu, did you read? Did you read? So please, anyone can, yeah, if some of you just wanted to read the next, so please he can go through a website and register there. Yeah, your article number. So just I'm going to share the link. Okay. Neelvani, Being Human, Rakesh Sunakar, Boomra. And do you want to take a part? Okay, if someone is, you can say, ready to read this any of news article, so please he or she must go through this website. So there you can register yourself with an article number. I think Shekha ma'am has done. Lipsa Patanaik. Please, if any one of you wanted to read the news and have a reading practice, so he can go through. Am I audible to all of you? Yeah, welcome, Premonition.
I'm,
Yeah,
I'm
hello.
reading told.
What's up?
I am reading the article told.
Article number
Told.
12. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, just go through.
I am a second person, but network issues. I will join the.
Yeah, okay, please go through.
I'm reading.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. I am reading the article told. Yeah, I can start. India's IT dream is at a crossroads. For nearly 3 decades, India's information technology sector has been the crown jewel of the country's economic transformation, a symbol of upward mobility, global relevance, and middle-class aspiration. So, the IT industry recruits only about 1% of the Indian workforce. It contributes about 7% of the country's GDP. Young engineers from Tier 2 towns once saw a job at Infosys or Tata Consultancy Services (TCS) as a passport to prosperity. But today, that dream is fickling with TCS announcing its steepest ever layoff, nearly 2,000 jobs, seized in a single quarter, and other companies quietly following suit. This question rises: It's IT no longer the golden calf for aspiring tech professionals. A profound metamorphosis. The answer is complex. India's IT sector is not collapsing, but it is understanding a profound meta-purposes one that demands urgent attention, strategic regalization, and a renewed commitment to future-ready skills. The layoffs wave is a symptom of structural change in the industry. It is happening in the US too. Amazon has announced it would reduce its corporate workforce by 14,000 thanks to development AI. Meta is lay off 80,000. In India, TCS decision to cut 3.2 percentage of workforce, primarily targeting mid and senior level roles. It's not an isolated event. Other IT majors are doing similar things. Industry estimates certain that over 50,000 IT jobs may be lost by end of the fiscal year. IT insiders say these are not likely to be mass firings in the traditional sense, but silent layoffs, performance-linked exits, voluntary voluntary resignation, and delayed promotions that quietly trim the workforce without triggering headlines. The reasons are manifold. First, AI-driven automation is reshaping the very nature of IT work. Routine tasks, reporting, coordination, basic coding are increasingly handled by algorithms. And the advent of models from companies such as OpenAI, Anthropic, alongside the rise of agentic AI, autonomous systems capable of reasoning, executing multi-step tasks is fundamentally disrupting India's IT services sector for automating routine work, drastically improving developer productivity and shifting the industry's focus towards high value AI-driven digital transformation. While AI can never replicate human beings' capacity for empathy or emotion, these tasks do not require such qualities and can be performed without human intervention. Second, US immigration policies have grown more restrictive, with a hike in H-1B visa fees and the tariff threats prompting Indian firms to localize their overseas purpose. Indian IT firms simply cannot pay 1 lakh to get a low or mid-level professional to the US to execute taxes tasks that would not rake in such a level of profit. Third, client budgets are tightening, especially in the US, Europe, where economic uncertainty have led to cautions. IT spending is short. The outsourcing model that once relied on scale and cost arbitrage is being replaced by one that places specialized expertise, lean teams, air fluency. In the end of assembly line, India's IT sector was built on the back of simple promise. Here, thousands of engineers trained them in basic coding and deployed them to serve global clients. It was a digital assembly line, efficient, scalable, and profitable. But that model is now let us blunt obsolete. Today's clients don't want armies of coders. They want solutions. They want cloud native architectures, cybersecurity framework, generative AI integration. They want fewer people who can do more. and they want them fast. This shift has exposed a skill mismatch in the Indian IT workforce. Many mid-career professionals promoted for marginal managerial ability rather than technical depth now find themselves ill-equipped for the new demands. Illegal skills, SAP, EEC, mainframes, non-cloud platforms are less relevant. To take just one example, SAP ECC is the core of SAP traditional enterprise resource planning software suite, the digital backbone that helps large organizations manage their day-to-day business operations across departments. Today, AI can replicate the skills needed to operate it. Mastery of that component is no longer such an indispensable asset in an IT professional. The question arises, fine, but what else can you do? The result is a painful churn. Experienced workers being let go, fresh graduates struggling to find entry points, and companies scrambling to retain their staff. In the face of this rapid technological shift, the government should consider requiring IT companies engaging in mass layoffs to provide a mandatory 6 to 9 months salary as a compensation package, offering a crucial safety net for workers suddenly losing their livelihoods and needing to secure new skills for the evolving job market. And that all is not lost for the IT sector. India's tech proficiency still commands global respect. It contributes over 280 billion to the economy, employs nearly 6 million people, and powers digital transformation across industries. But the scene of guaranteed success, the idea that a tech degree equals a stable career, is fading for young professionals. The path is no longer linear. A computer science degree is not enough. One must master AI, data science, cloud computing, and cybersecurity, and keep learning. The days of costing of basic Java, net, even SCP are over. I got small. I got done. I got reading the half article. I'm going to explanation. This article tell about India's IT frames is roots. Recently, recently announced in Indian IT sector massive layoffs. Example, Wipro, TCS, and Infosys nearly 20,000 jobs layoffs. And second is US, same thing. US in Amazon nearly 14,000 employee layoffs because reason US recently announced in $1 lakh to working on the native in US and and recently announced US India on 50% of tax and other reason artificial intelligence is important one because nearly half of the employee easily to terminate the sector artificial intelligence. This and third in IT sector and computer science not enough because this data science, cyber security, cloud computing these are very important today world. Yeah, I got done.
Yeah, thank you for your part. Yeah, that was very nice and awesome. But I suggest you that you must focus on your pronunciation and also
Okay.
reading skills. Okay, and if
Okay.
you will once overcome on these, so it will be a very fantastic, and it will be a very good, and it will be obviously very best. So here are many other sessions like to enhance your pronunciation and also reading skills. So you must take a part in all these things, in all these sessions. And also, in another way, just you do your best. Yeah. But it has been said, practice makes perfect. As much as we will give our time, our spare time, yeah, for reading and for pronunciations, so it will help us a lot.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah. Mm, keep joining and we are learning and signing. Best of luck for your future. So please, anyone can add, anyone can analyze. Yeah, in fact, yeah, this article is Shashi Tharoor, one of the, you can say, he is a parliamentary and from Kerala in Lok Sabha. Yeah, and as we know that nowadays, really, and the IT sector, uh, that is always a boon for Indian economy. We are at a crossroads, or it is a very, you can say, a crucial situation, even just due to the tariffs from US, and also these things affects the sector. And from that way, the companies must take an initiative, and not only the traditional way, but they must take an initiative, and they are taking the initiative. But it needs a speed, yeah, and also government must and government will have their part in all these things, yeah. So then obviously we can overcome on the situations, because there are risks are also, and also there is many of opportunities are here. So we can overcome on risks when we will go through the opportunities. And for opportunities, we the companies, the IT companies, they must uh, uh, and they must take a part. They must focus on innovations, and also as AI and cloud coding, etc. So these will be help. If the companies will be always in a traditional way, so the market, the international market, they will not allow them to yeah, just to go forward. Yeah. Okay, please, anyone also can add some points to this article. Yeah, okay, thank you. So, next one, Miss Ramya.
It's me, Ramya. I have given
Yeah,
my name.
yeah, okay, please carry on. So, which
Okay.
article is it?
Um, Article number is 22.
22. Yeah, please.
Thank you. A field of her own. Um, World Cup triumph should lay the race doubts over women's cricket in the country, open floodgates for commercialization. A month of women's power has perhaps turned to end mansplaining about cricket and increase the respect for the women's game than anything else in recent years. At one point in the tournament, when India's campaign was faltering, the knives were out. The team was accused of wasting the BCCI's money and not doing justice to facilities that the board had provided the cricketers. The World Cup triumph was tasted much sweeter for all the criticism the players had to brush aside on their way to the podium. It is, of course, nobody's case that the women's team should not be criticized, but the criticism should be about how the women in blue conduct themselves on the field of play. It should not take the form of gender-related verbs or accusation of money being misspent on women's cricket. With their with their victory on Sunday, Harmanpreet Kaur and her teammates have proved the women's game against the criticism that often carries a distinct patriarchal overtone. In 2011, on their first day as BCCI's president, Yan Sri Nivasan, mocked a former Indian captain who had gone to congratulate him. His remark, "If I had my way, I wouldn't allow your women's team to play cricket," are now all known. The shocked cricketer told this newspaper that even as she tried to engage the BCCI's head, she was rebuffed. "I am not interested. We have no choice but to run it. So we are running it for the sake of running," Srinivasan told her. A young Harmanpreet was also snubbed when she applied for a police job. A lot has changed in a decade, and that had largely uh, accomplished by women uh, who have had to shrug off ridicule with help from the current establishment. Much of the rise is also due to the democratization of the game to young women who fell in love with the game and their parents who kept never stoned at bay and gave wings to their children's dream. On Sunday, more than 50,000 spectators packed Navi Mumbai's D.Y. Patil Stadium, which resounded with slogan of Bande Matram, and fireworks went off in several parts of the country at the midnight hours once the final South Africa wicket fell. If there were any doubt over women's cricket, it was now time to lay them to rest. Sunday's triumph is understandably being seen as the 1983 moment for women's cricket. The Men's World Cup triumph that year by Kapil Dev's had opened the floodgate for the commercialization of the game. However, the men's team took nearly 3 more decades to win another World Cup. Harmanpreet Kaur's team and other who donned the Indian colors in the coming year will hopefully not making the nation wait that long. So this article is about the recent the cricket match, women's cricket match, where India won the World Cup champion, and it was not easy won because the Indian cricket team has the Indian women cricket team has struggled much. They have been taunted by many people. Even she has applied for police, where again she was taunted. They never used to taunt, but one thing was good, that their parents were always supporting, and they gave them a chance to they gave them opportunity to fulfill their dream and to make their dreams fulfill. So and it but it was not easy, and they also compared this match to the first first World Cup in 1983, when Kapil Dev won the first time, and he how people were cheering him. So they also compared with that, and yeah, that's it.
Awesome and nice. Yeah, your reading part was very good, and also you concluded in a good way. Yeah, but still we all must need, yeah, to improve ourselves. So yeah, from this article, I think that here is also an idiom that where there is a will, there is way. Even if we have decided to do something, so obviously the opportunities will come. Yeah. So and also we must not demotivate. The people will criticize. So it is a nature. Even yeah, yesterday the team won. If tomorrow they will lose any and they will lose any match or any series, so the same people who are cheering nowadays, they will criticize. Yeah, because it is a human nature. So uh, by winning or by getting any golden chance, any good opportunity, grabbing anything, so we must not be fly in air. And also whenever somewhere we also get some failure in our life, so at that time we must not lost our heart, our you can say way. So we must be, you can say, we must focus on our destination, on our job, on our career, on our yeah, the thing is that already we have framed. So when we will do like that, so it will be a very easy, yeah, to survive. Yeah, thank you. So please, anyone wanted to add something?
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for the summarization. But this article is really, I mean, it gives hope to the women to do something in their life. No matter what others are
Yeah.
doing, if you are passionate, just keep following your dream.
In fact, your will and your desires and the way you are working, it is your potential and energy. So yeah, otherwise the people, they are cheering somewhere and they are criticizing. So even it is not only with the women team, also with the men team, also in each and every field. If someone is doing good, so the people at that time just they are worshipping him or her like a god. But at the next time, if there is some, because it is a, you can say the fortune turners like a wheel, well turners like a wheel. All the circumstances, we are just we are living in this universe, so we have to face all the circumstances. So but the next time, if there will be some ups and downs, so the same people, the same persons just who are trying to who are cheering the person, just they came to criticize. Yeah, because it is our nature. Just we wanted to be at the same, we wanted to be at the same level, or we wanted to be that we must fly high and high. But it is a law of nature that once you be at the top of Mount Everest, and the next step will be, you can say, you will come lower. You will come to the bottom. So that is, yeah.
Okay, sir.
So
Thank you.
thank you. So anyone, please, who wanted to read? Nick, Jugnu, did you? Yeah, Sandeep. Yeah, just carry on, please.
Yeah, actually, it's my turn now.
Just we are waiting for you.
Okay. So my article number is 10. First of all, good morning to everyone.
Yeah, please, your article number?
Article number is 10.
Article number 10.
Yes, yes.
No, 10 is already, 10 has been done.
But I have already wrote down to article number 10 at
So please, can you choose?
7. Okay.
Okay, so it doesn't. So please, can you choose any other?
Yes, of course.
Okay, carry on.
Uh, could you please give me a 2 minute, 1 minute?
Okay, okay, don't worry.
Okay, article number is 8.
Okay. Article number 8.
Yes.
Okay, please.
Uh, the article, the title of this article, the families of Indians caught in Russia, Ukraine fighting demand their safe return. Um, Around two dozen families from across the country held a 2 hour demonstration at Jantar Mantar in the national capital of Monday, seeking in the safe return of their king who have been allegedly alert in the Russia to fight the ongoing the war with the Ukraine. On the demonstrations, Saroj 16th of the resident of Taimurpur village in Rohtak, Haryana, said her family sold off plots of land and jewelry and borrowed 6.5 lakh to the arrange for her son Sandeep to go to Russia in search of the livelihood. But some agent lured him to sign up the contract in return for the some benefits and sent him to the war zone. When they told us that he was recruited into the army for the handsome salary, we advised him to quit, but it was too late by then. By then, then did not let him off. Said Mr. Sandeep's cousins Ballu. The family learns about the 29-year-old ordeal when he sent a video to the local YouTuber in Haryana in October 1 giving the details about how he was caught in the war zone. Mr. Ballu said the family had met Chief Minister Nayab Sani and other local BJP leaders, but to no avail. Sonu had come up from Sonipat to the demand of safe return of his friend Vikram Kuhar, 22 years old, a wrestler. And I spoke to him last night, and one of the young men in his group died in the drone attack on a few days back, and he sustained an injury in the hand. He said, Mr. Sonu said that Mr. Kuhar had gone to the Russia on the study visa 2 months ago, when agent alerted him with 55 lakh annual contract with the Peking um, bunkers. He corners from the poor families. His parents still don't know about his predicament, he said. So Ajay Kumar from the Rajasthan Bikaner had gone to Russia last November to pursue a language course, but according to his family, he was lured to fight the war with the promise of permanent citizens, 65 lakh annual job contract, and a flat. Um, uh, Prakash Prakash Godra, who came to Delhi from the demonstration, said the family had last heard from the Mr. Ajay on September 21 this year. He told us that he had spent 8 days in jungle after a drone attack killed three of his friends. He said. Haryana social activities see Bhagwan, whose cousins is also stuck in Russia, brought this family to gather to a WhatsApp group and organize the protest. He said 27 families were part of the group. Before holding the demonstration, the families went to the embassy of Russian Federation and MEA with their demands. So urgently intervenes HC. Meanwhile, the Delhi High Court on Monday asked the central government to urgently intervene to secure the return of 22 years old Indian student Sahil. Madhusudan Ma- Majothi, who is believed to be detained by Ukraine force amid Russian-Ukraine conflict. So finally, I'm done my reading part. So let's come to the summarize of this article. So after reading this article, what I understood that the families of Indian youth deployed in Russia-Ukraine war stage of protest at the Jantar Mantar saved the return of their sons. So the Isar family of the Indian youth who were the allegedly forced into the Russia army for the Russian-Ukraine war after the traveling to Russia on the study visas stages of the 2 hours of protest. Delhi Jantar Mantar on the Monday demanding the safe return of their sons, and there the protesting was held from the 3 p.m. to 7 to 5 p.m. So witnessing the participation of the 28 families from the across the country, including the relatives of the two youth from the Haryana who died in the conflict. So the protesters carried placards with the slogans such as the Putin stop killing our innocent Indian citizens, stop forcing them into the war, and Modi ji save our children. Sunil, brother of Aman from the Madandari village on the Hisar, said the families united to the praise for the immediate government intervention. So our brothers went to the Russia on the study the South, but we are forced to the join the war. We are one to them about back safely. He said 12 families from the Haryana joined the protest, including those of two deceased youth. The 10 others still the believed to be the trap, include Aman and Sonu, the deceased from the Madandri in the Hisar. Sumit Kumar from the Hisar, Karamchand, deceased from the um, Janepur in the Kathal. Vijay Singh and the Ankit Kumar from Kumari and the Fetal. Sandeep from the Taimurs in Rohtak. Anup Kumar from the Chhatars. So these are the peoples who stuck in Russia and they're demanding for release. Yeah, I'm done my summary.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. In fact, this article was already read by someone. So, but okay. Yeah.
Uh,
Mm, yeah. So it is okay.
Actually, I
Just
was doing yoga. Na, I didn't notice that.
yeah. Okay. Don't worry. So next time we must have take care of all
Okay,
these
okay.
things.
Next I will
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah, obviously, your reading part was fantastic, and also your conclusion in a good way. Yeah, but still, just we are all learners, so yeah, we try to take the more and in a specific way. We try to read, and with an accent of just if we wanna go to through a UK accent or a US accent, so we try to do all these things in a specific way. Okay, yeah. And in fact, here is also a point mentioned in this article. There was that, yeah, lured him with the rupees of 55 lakh annual contract for digging
Mm.
bunkers. So, this part is a very, you can say, nowadays, our not the people just who are getting trapped in all such things, they're not any illiterate. They're all literate, they are well educated nowadays. Even they are you can say stubbing through online gaming or etc or many of things are nowadays just we are losing our money within few clicks. So government must have you can say review their policy about all these things, and they also yeah try to you can say the common people will be aware from all these things, all these frauds, etc. Yeah, and we also must try to take care about all these things that if someone is luring us, if someone is giving a, you can say, such handsome, and he is offering for such handsome money, for such handsome, so we must take a review. We must go through a verification that how is it possible. So, what are the circumstances? What are the terms and conditions? So, when we will be aware, when we will take care about ourselves, then such things will not happen. Yeah, beside this, we know that there is a inflation rate is very high, and yeah, just nowadays all the things are just to have a one-time bread. It is a very you can say hectic nowadays. So they have no other option. But it is also not an option just to be to put yourselves in a dangerous zone in a such zone. So if we are alive, so we can do for our family something. If we are not here, so even we just we will go in in a such way, in a such country, in a such region. So there is a war zone. So there are less chances. Just we can survive, or then what will be, you can say, with our family, etc. So we must take a overlook on all these things. Okay, anyone wanted to add something, or may I wind up? Okay, Riley, it was a very fantastic session with all of you, and I am very thankful to the
Thank you
individual
so much.
and all the participants. Just you came here and you participate with an enthusiasm. May you live long
But
with all the
yeah,
happiness.
you didn't
Yeah,
give me any feedback
yeah, please.
You didn't give me any feedback yet.
I'm not getting your voice clearly.
Yeah, I am saying that you didn't give me any feedback yet.
Oh, feedback. Yeah, just as I
Feedback.
told that, yeah, your part was reading part was absolutely, it was yeah, good, but uh, have to take some initiatives and just to go
Okay, I
to
will.
have a,
I will try to
yeah,
improve it. Okay,
yeah, to
improve
be
my
good in
learning. Yeah.
pronunciation. Just if you wanna go through UK, so try to pronunciation in a such way, in a such accent. Yeah, and otherwise it is good. Yeah,
Okay,
just
thank you so much.
still we have need. Yeah, okay,
Thank you.
okay. Thank you,
Thank
be a
you.
part of us. Okay, take care all of you. So now you can do here a casual conversation. So I'm wind up this session. Thank you to be a part of all this. Bye bye. Take care.
Hello guys.
Hello.
Yeah. So like newspaper session completed, I guess.
Hey, now my turn didn't come.
Hmm. Did
God.
you like
Even I have been
did you
waiting
participate in that?
for 1 hour, you know.
Hmm. So like I just came here because in another group, like I read two articles and then I came here to read one more article. But this session completed.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, no
like
problem.
I want to read. I wanted to read as many as article at fast pace, like so. That's
Oh,
why I was searching in other groups as well, and here also I came that
so,
if I will able to read one more article.
so do you have other groups that they conduct newspaper session?
Yeah, bro. At the same time.
At that same time, hey, can you share with me? Actually, I want to
Yeah.
take part
Okay.
because
Mm-hmm.
sometime here are so many participants. Because of that, I cannot participate. You know, please share with me. Actually,
Yeah.
it's very necessary to me.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 It is going on, so I am sharing you.
Okay. Hey, Hers, if you want to take part, then we can start our own. We can read our own articles. Okay.
Yeah. Of course, bro.
Because there is nothing to talk. Let's start. First, I will
Yeah.
read, then summarize, then you can read or summarize. Okay.
Wait a minute, like, do you want to come in another group? Like, there are 5, 6 people, and like you can try or read in front of others,
Okay. Okay. Now share with me.
or he, yeah, yeah. Okay, I am sharing in just 1 minute. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Hello, Rakesh. Hello, Mr. Rakesh. Are you there?
अबे साले में
Prisha.
Hello.
Hello, Prisha.
Hello, sir.
How are you, Prisha?
I am good. What about you, sir?
I'm fine. Where are you from?
Basically, I am from Bihar but live in Delhi. And
Hmm?
hmm?
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Sir, I am from Bihar but live in Delhi.
You are from where and living in Delhi for a study purpose.
No, sir. I am here with my family.
Oh, you are settled down in Delhi.
Yes, sir.
So what you do in Delhi? Are you a student or doing something else?
Yes, sir. I am a student. I am pursuing Bachelor of Arts final year. And you?
hello,
Hey,
sir.
Siddhi. Yeah.
Hi.
Uh, yes, bro. Like, do you want to read any article?
Yes, sure.
Okay, read.
So I was on the verge of reading article number 9. Let's start from it. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. 9 dead as a gravel truck and plugs into government bus near Hyderabad.
Yeah.
Uh, just just wait. Okay. An infant and the two drivers were among the dead, and while the 14 people were injured. Lorry driver, likely trying to avoid the pothole and swerved and they crashed into the RTC bus and coming from the opposite direction. Many victims were crushed under the grate. 19 passengers, including a 40-day-old infant, were killed and 14 injured when a heavily loaded lorry remained at the State Transport Corporation bus at the Chavalla near Hyderabad on Monday morning. The police said around 7 10 to 7 a.m. The lorry driver, likely trying to avoid a pothole and swerved to the right and crashed into the uh, Rational Transport Corporation (RTC) bus coming from the opposite direction on the National Highway number 163. The police added. The lorry tore through the right side of the bus, killing a few passengers, and however, the most of the deaths were caused by the asphyxiations, asphyxiations after the lorry overturned and spilling uh, grave on the passengers and trapping them and of feature of the cyberboat. Police said both drivers were killed on the spot. The lorry was headed to the thunder from the Sankarapalli while the bus was playing from Tandura to the Hyderabad, and the earth moved, uh, mover was deployed to remove the grave and the rescue persons trapped inside the bus. No street light, dividers, and the uh, signals were observed over the long stretch of the highway. The Telangana government announced an exaggerations of 5 lakh of for the next of kin of each of the uh, cases, while the RTC announced 2 lakh. President Draupadi Murmu condoled the death. A surgeon at the community health center Chavilla said that the stretch between the Tandu and the Hyderabad was narrow. Dumper truck hits seven vehicle in the Jaipur. Oh, this is something another article in it. Let it be.
Hmm.
So now
So
let's summarize it. Okay.
yeah, bro.
Ye, so the two vehicles, one of them was coming from the thunder from the Sankarpura, while the bus was coming from the Thandura to Hyderabad. And earth moved was deployed and they removed the gravel and the rescuer. And the truck was loaded with the uh, gravely loaded the lorry and remained state transport. So the truck was fully loaded with the goods, and the road was so narrow because of that, and the other reason was glazed that there was no signal and lighting over the road. So because of that, they collapsed, and this incident took place in at 7 to 10 10 to 7 a.m. And lorry driver sorry and the truck driver and the bus driver died uh, on the spot, and crashed their crash killed around 19 passenger and 48 day old infant child also killed, and 15 people were injured by this incident. And it was so painful incident which happened. And also uh, Telangana government announced that they will give 5 lakh for the each person of that their death. And the Drupadi Murmur also donated 2 lakh as a person. So this is all incident is so terrible which happened in Hyderabad. Even we can see that how careless is government, because it happens. There was no lighting. There was so short and narrow road. Because of that, it happens. Yes, this is all
Yeah,
the summary.
yeah, it's great. Like
But
you explained very well.
but the painful line is that when a 40-day-old infant child were killed. This is the so painful.
Yeah, of course. Hmm. Uh,
Yes.
so can I read like next any small
Yes,
article?
yes, you can read.
Okay, I'm going to read 14. Intolerable, no, yeah, intolerable toll. Jharkhand HIV
Which, sorry.
transfusion.
Hers,
Mhm.
which article are you reading?
14 number. I guess it's a health related something. I don't know.
3 number, right?
1414.
4 4.
Hmm.
SC flags feeding of the stray dog.
No. 14, 14.
Oh,
In
14. Sorry.
you.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Okay, intolerable toll. Jharkhand HIV transfusion tragedy is a price of hollowed public health system. State must initiate reforms, ensure patient safety. The shocking revelation of multiple children testing HIV positive after blood transfusion in government hospitals in Jharkhand comes as a searing indictment of a negligent and indifferent system, which has turned life-saving care into a life-threatening sentence. Preliminary inquiries have found serious irregularities at the blood bank that had been running without a license since 2023, including compromised testing protocols and improper donor screening and negligent oversight. Of the 44 blood samples tested from 259 donors linked to the uh, thalassemia transfusions, 4 have tested positive. Of the 44 blood samples tested from this number of donors linked to uh, thalassemia transfusion, 4 have tested positive, and the fact that children, the most vulnerable among patients, were exposed to such grave risk signals a collapse in the entire chain, from donors recruitment to blood screening uh, to hospital transfusion policies, from donor recruitment to blood screening to hospital transfusion policies. Jharkhand struggles with thalassemia has long been a public health challenge affecting hundreds of children who depend on regular blood transfusion for survival. Yet, the state healthcare infrastructure, particularly in smaller districts, has repeatedly shown cracks in its monitoring system. Several district-level banks lack provision to detect. Uh, Several district-level banks lacks provision to detect HIV at its earliest stage. Infections can be transmitted through contaminated blood during the early phase after a donor contracts HIV, but before it shows up in a standard test, and nucleic acid testing, which can catch this, is available only in Ranchi. Okay, NAT. So the 2002 National Blood Policy clearly mandates moving away from paid blood donation towards voluntary camps. Yet, this is often not realized in practice. In case of the current crisis, despite clear national protocols, mandating regular testing for HIV current crisis despite clear national protocols. Okay, uh, mandating rigorous testing for HIV, hepatitis B and C, and other transfusion transmissible infections. The enzyme-linked immunosorbent assay tests were glossed over routinely. Jharkhand is no stranger to such lapses. In 2018, a similar outbreak is in Ranchi has exposed vulnerability in the system, and the reoccurrence of such failures undermine a persistent culture of complacency where underfunded public health systems and weak supervision leave rooms for such tragedies. And the government immediate reaction, Jharkhand's health department has suspended several officials, ordered a probe and audits of all the blood banks in the state is necessary, but these actions risk being cosmetic unless they lead to structural change through sustained investment in and attention to healthcare. Restoring trust in Jharkhand healthcare system, especially among the disadvantaged rural families who rely on it, will require more than compensation. Uh, yes, apologies and suspension, and the state government must treat this episode as a wake-up call to overhaul blood safety system, enforce real-time monitoring, and ensure that every patient's life protected by more than paper protocols, right? So recently, a tragedy happened in the Jharkhand that they have transfused blood amongst childs in a hospital, and lot of small babies, they become infected from HIV because of that blood. So whose fault is that? It's the fault of the infrastructure and the system of the Jharkhand. Even this is not only there in the Jharkhand. Health crisis are in every part of the country. Like if you will go to the government hospital, then they don't have a proper instrument for for testing. Even they are too much ignorant for that. Like if I am the donor or anyone in our country is the donor of the blood, so they do mistake in the recruitment of that donor. Even they do mistakes in the testing before taking that blood. And even in the hospitals, like when the blood reached to them, so they also didn't check, and they transfused uh, into the child. So this level of blunder they are doing. So this is not expected from a country. And even the Jharkhand, what they are doing.
Excuse me, anybody, can you listen me?
Yeah. I mean,
What
like
is the
I was
problem?
explaining this article.
Where are you from?
Carry on, Harsh. Hey, Mahesh, actually the newspaper session is still going on, so please don't interrupt Divine. Okay?
Yeah. So
And you, Jugnu brother, where are you from?
We can ask after that. Let let him summarize his article. Okay?
What are you saying? I
yeah.
don't understand.
Muhammad Taslim, just wait. Okay?
So Mohammed, like I was explaining article number 14. I was reading that
Okay.
article in which.
Harsh, carry on. He left.
Okay. So yeah, that kind of tragedy happened there, right? And even there's something nucleic acid testing. If you will use this, then you can hospitals can detect presence of HIV virus in that blood, but they don't have that much instruments. It shows up in standard test, and the nucleic acid test which can catch this is only available in Ranchi. Like over in Ranchi, it is only available out of like Jharkhand is too big, and in only one city this testing is available. So that's the same for us, because we are not improving health our health system, and a lot of people are dying. How we will build trust, like how the poor and vulnerable families will build trust as they are eroding again and again. So it will be very difficult. You can't build trust by just doing suspension or apologies, or you will say that yeah, we are going to improve our hospitals and health system in the next election. So this won't bring the trust, right? And even like 2002 national blood policy clearly mandates that mandates moving away from paid blood donation towards voluntary clubs. Yeah, so this was all about this article. Thank you.
So this article all about HIV one virus, right?
Yeah. Like there was a tragedy happened in the Jharkhand. They have infused the blood inside some babies, and even they didn't tested that blood. So it's whose fault? It's the fault of the hospital. It's the fault of the blood banks who are recruiting who are recruiting, like, right, who are recruiting people who are donating the blood, and they also haven't any kind of proper instrument. Even this is the problem in all over the country, at country level.
Yes. And government also here, you know.
Yeah, bro.
Was nice. Okay, now I'm going.
Yeah, bro, I
Uh,
will share you.
okay. Thank you.
Welcome.
Hi, good morning, Teresa.
Good morning, sir.
Mm, have you participated in last session, newspaper session?
No, sir.
Okay. By the way, I'm not sir. I'm Rajan, like you. I'm a learner.
Okay, Rajan. Hello,
So,
Rajan.
yes, Teresa.
Do you want to read newspaper?
Yeah, I want to read, but I haven't uh, um, taken participate today because due to I was little bit busy. So I came right now.
So,
So the
start
newspaper
right now.
session is finished.
So, right now you can start newspaper reading.
Right now? Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, please give me some moment, please. I'm having apple, so now it's almost finished. So have you taken breakfast?
Yes, I had.
Okay. By the way, I'm not good at reading. Wherever I will do mistake, you can rectify and you can give me feedback. Now I'm going to read some article. One
Okay.
minute. My article would be 7. Okay.
Yeah, okay, you can start.
Okay. So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to reading article. Okay, so MP government wants to option. What is it? Out of out of this decentralized procurement system, and the Madhya Pradesh government has sought the center's permission to withdraw from the decentralized procurement DCP. DCP, that means on scheme owing to growing financial strength due to wheat and paddy purchasing. With the move drawing sharp criticism from the opposition Congress on Monday, Chief Minister Mohan Yadav has written to Union Minister for Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution Prahlad Joshi, requesting that the state government be allowed to go back to centralized procurement scheme through the Food Corporation of India. In the later dated September 24, Mr. Yadav said, wheat and paddy procurement in the state has increased to 77.74 lakh metric tons and 43.49 lakh metric tons respectively in the past few years, and the state has been facing financial losses with the current DCP system. It is taking a long time to clear the stock, and the state is suffering huge financial losses in the operation of the decentralized procurement scheme due to reason like non-reimbursement of actual cost from the central government's provisional and financial cost sheets. Mr. Yadav wrote, adding that his government is also facing problem in repaying the loan of 72,177 crore taken from the bank for the decentralized scheme. The Congress, however, slammed the BJP government, accusing it of betraying the farmers and pushing them into a serious crisis to hit farmers due to the extremely complex FCI procurement process. A large number of farmers produce may be rejected, forcing them to sell their hard-earned yield to private traders at throwaway prices. The plain truth is that the BJP government is taking one step after another against farmers constantly facing hardship for fertilizers and seeds has become a permanent picture of the state. Former Chief Minister and senior Congress leader Kamal Nath said in an Twitter post. Yeah, I have done this article. This article all about the MP government who are facing the problem of loan, and due to loan they were doing some agriculture, and they are talking about paddy and wheat. Yeah, I have done.
Okay, sir, you did very well, and your explanation is also good.
So you didn't catch any mistake, pronunciation and
I don't know, sir. I am also learner.
Okay. So you wanna learn? You wanna read any article?
Yes, I want to read page number 8.
Okay, yeah, you can read. Page number 1.
No, page number 8.
8. Okay.
No.
Yeah, you can read.
Okay. Families of Indian caught in Russia-Ukraine fighting demands their safe return. Around 2 dozen families, including several from Haryana, go to the Russia embassy in Delhi and the MEA to press their demands before staging a 2-hour demonstration at the Jantar Mantar. Around 2 dozen families from across the country held a 2-hour demonstration at the Jantar Mantar in the national capital on Monday, seeking the safe return of their king, who have been allegedly allowed in Russia to fight the ongoing war with Ukraine. One of the demonstrations, Rose 60, a resident of Tamurpur village in Rohtak, Haryana, said her family sold off a plot and land, a jewelry, and borrowed 6.5 lakh arranged for her son Sandeep to go to Russia in search of the livelihood. But some agents lured him to sign a contract in return from some benefit and sent him to the war zone. When he returned home, he told us that he was recruited into the army for a hand. It was too late by then. They did not let him off, said Mr. Sandeep, cousin Ballu. The family learned about the 29-year-old order when he sent a video to a local YouTuber in Haryana on October 1, giving details about how he was caught in the war zone. Mr. Ballu said the family he had met Chief Minister Nawaz Hossaini and other local BJP leaders, but to no avail. Sonu had come from Sonipat to demand the safe returns of his friend Vikram Kuhar, 22, a wrestler. I spoke to him last night. One of the young men in his group died in a drone attack a few days back, and he sustained an injury in the hands, he said. Mr. Sonu said that Mr. Kuhar had gone to Russia on a study visa 2 months ago when against lured him with a 55 lakh annual contract for decent bunkers. He corners from a poor family. His parents still don't know about his predicament. He said Ajay Kumar from Rajasthan, Bikaner had gone to Russia last November to pursue a language course, but according to his family, he was lured to fight the war with a promise of permanent citizenship, 65 lakh annual job contract, and a flag. Prakash Godara, who came to Delhi for the demonstration, said to family had last
Hello.
heard from Mr. Ajay.
Hi. Morning.
Yes, good soul. And Prisa is reading newspaper, so give
Okay.
don't
Fine. Good
interrupt.
silence.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Please give them only 2 minutes.
Who came to Delhi
Please
from
continue.
is for the demonstration, said the family had last heard from Mr. Ajay on September 21 this year. He told us that he had spent 8 days in a jungle after a drone attack killed there of his friends, he said. Haryana social activist Sri Bhagwan, whose cousin in also stuck in Russia, brought these families together through a WhatsApp group and organized the protest. He said 27 families were part of the group. Before holding the demonstration, the family went to the embassy of the Russia Federation and the MEA with their demands. Urgently intervenes HC. Meanwhile, the Delhi High Court on Monday asked the central government to urgently intervene to secure the return of 22 years old Indian student Sahil Mahudesh Majoti, who is believed to be detained by Ukrainian forces amid the Russia and Ukraine conflict. So this article based on uh, Russian embassy And Indian families, they want to demand his family is returned safely. Yes, I have completed.
Yeah, you have read very amazing as compared, it was far better as compared to me, and you summarize also well. Yeah. Mm, yeah, here is hers and a rest of two people. So yeah, you can talk, but I will have to go right now due to some work. So bye. Have a nice day.
Hi Prisha,
Hello, sir.
how are you?
I'm great. And you?
I'm too good.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes. I'm sorry. Actually, I was doing something. That is why I was not able to speak.
Okay.
So, how's your morning going on? I mean, what you did from the wake up?
Sir, my morning was good, and I wake up. After that, I do some work like exercise, and I made breakfast, and I have
That's
completed.
nice. Yeah.
Yes, sir, and I have completed one article newspaper.
It's good, really good. Yeah. The main thing that you did exercise. Happy to hear that.
Yes, sir. Health is important.
Yes, it's too much important.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Prisha. Hope you are doing good.
Hi Pankish. Hey, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing good so far, Amrit. Thank you for asking. How about
Yes,
you?
yes. I'm also great, bro. I'm and you are a student of health.
I am a student of?
I'm asking from you. You are candidate of health or not?
No, I'm not.
Hello,
I'm not a IELTS student.
bro. Bro, my English
I'm
is
just studying
my
English.
my English is too much bad. And please improve my English language and how to I can improve.
Arya, I am also a learner. How can I give you feedback?
Okay, no. We will talk in English and which will be
Right.
better for
This,
us. Last time, last.
yeah. And if you really want to enhance your communication skills, you need to learn new words, vocabs,
No.
right? The more vocabs you learn,
Last
keep the ball
last
rolling.
time my teacher told me that if you talk in casual talk on daily basis you can improve your English and you can easily get 7.5 bands for speaking.
See how you are able to speak fluently, right? when you have more word inside your head. So that is why it is very important to learn new words. The more words, vocabs you know,
No, no,
it become easier for you.
I know very much. I know very different kinds of words, vocabulary words.
Oh,
You can ask.
okay.
I can give you.
Okay, I will ask you, what is the meaning of TDS?
Keep what?
What is the meaning of TDS?
Boring.
Oh, great, yeah. Flabbergasted?
Flabbergasted greatness.
No, it means shocked.
Shout and
Flabbergasted.
flabbergast में सुने हाँ. I know, bro. Bro,
Flab.
I have a lot of vocabulary words in my mind, and I utilize these words in my writing task. And the last time it was told my teacher, your writing is very better, and you can get I think 7 band score in writing. Your vocabulary is too much high, so high.
So try to use
Okay,
those
so you have
vocabulary when
problem
you
in
are
speaking,
speaking
Amrit.
to.
Yes, bro, I'm a problem in speaking, and
Okay,
now I'm here for improving my speaking.
okay, that's good, bro. You try to speak, practice every day, and
No,
also
bro.
listen every day, right? Then you
No,
will
bro,
able to
brother.
speak,
Okay,
and you will able to
thank,
understand.
thank you for giving motivation to me. And please, yeah, I belong to middle class family, and my parents want to go want send my parents want to send me in Canada for earning exorbitant amount of money as well as settle my career. So I want to improve. I want to complete my dreams of my parents.
That's really good speech, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
bro. So
good.
that's why please T, and you can conduct speaking on daily basis. It is a humble request to you.
Actually, lot of admins, lot of people, they take sessions here. You can attend the sessions.
Yeah, on daily basis, I will, I will speak with different people.
That's really good. But before speaking anything, before doing the practice, you should be a very good active listener, right?
Bro,
Listening is
yeah,
also the skill. If you are able to listen very actively, you will able to speak on a right manner, right?
right manner, bro.
So that
Listen
is
to
also important. And the
bro,
another thing
bro.
is that if you are able to read and understand whatever you have read, then you will able to apply whatever you have about the English language. Like you have said that you are very good in vocabulary, right?
I am, bro. Yes,
So you will be able to apply your vocabulary while you are speaking, and you will easily understand if you are reading something every day,
brother.
right?
Listen,
And if you immerse in this way in English language, it will be very familiar to you. That's from my side only. I mean, this is my
yes, brother.
experience only.
Brother, listen me properly. I want to share one doubt with you. Hello.
Sure. If I am able to.
La- No, last time my teacher told me that it doesn't matter. A person gives speak 2 and 3 times. A person talks casual talks on daily basis in English. He or she able to improve your English.
Absolutely right.
Absolutely right, no,
If
bro.
you are. If you are able to, I mean, if you are casually talking every day for 1 hour or 2 hour, it will be familiar for you, right?
Yes, but it will be better. Not only better, but also I can easily talk with foreign overseas people who are living in other countries.
Exactly. That is why I am saying fully immerse in a English language.
Yes.
Like
Every
reading, writing, you are doing, then listening, okay, then speaking. If you do all these things for 2 months only, you will start to think in English also.
yes, bro.
Automatically, it will
If
happen.
listen to me, if I spend approximately 1.5 hour on speaking, that can be better.
Yes, that's better. That will be
Yes,
better for you.
bro. I'm totally free, and we will talk in English. Which type of anything we will discuss anything like other countries as well as family related.
hmm
and we will
So
speak.
you are preparing for IELTS exam, right?
Yes, I'm a learner of IELTS exam. Last time
Okay, okay.
I gave a 3 time exam, but I was not able to get my desired band score in speaking. I got approximately 5.5 band score in speaking only. So
Actually, I don't know anything about that exam. Will you please explain me about that exam, the stages of that exam, and when it happens? When it happens, I
last
mean,
okay. I
hmm,
I gave my IELTS exam in the month of May in 2025. At that time, whenever I went to give my speaking, at that moment, I felt nervous. So nervousness was my major reason.
okay. Tell me about the exam syllabus and how they conduct.
Could you please repeat? What are you saying to me?
Tell me about the syllabus of exam. What's the syllabus and when they conduct, how they conduct actually, and
Okay. Firstly,
what kind of ranking?
when I
Hmm.
sat on the chair, whenever I went to give my exam, I sat on the chair, and my speaking was conducted online. At that time, whenever I was speaking, at that time I did not have any ideas, so that's why
Okay,
that was the reason.
okay, okay.
So
And
at that time,
what's the exam of that syllabus?
could you please repeat?
What's the syllabus of that exam?
The syllabus of IELTS exam, the writing is totally based on all over the world, what is happening nowadays, environment, why environment is polluting day by day, crime is increasing day by day, technology is increasing day by day. These types of topics in the writing module. If I talk about speaking is also based on what all over the world. Do you like flower? Do you like colors? These types of questions are often asked by the examiner. In reading,
Okay,
there are 3 passages where we can easily find our answers, and but the passage was very difficult and questions were very difficult.
hmm,
There are number of synonyms as well as vocabulary words which uh, which are quite a Herculean task. If I talk about listening, teacher gave a headphone, and we listen. We listen casual talk, and we will find answers in that questions.
okay. So basically, the main part is English in that exam.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. The
almost
major,
everything is English
yeah,
related to the subject.
everything in English. So
Okay, okay.
my three modules are okay, but I'm facing too much troubles in speaking. So I think I nowadays whenever I came back my house, whenever I come from institute, after that I sit on the table. At the time I speak in front of mirror.
That's really good exercise, bro. And
Yes,
try
and
to it's very good, but I will give you another tip. Try to shoot your video. Okay, while you are speaking.
could you
Front
please
camera, start your
Nini, could you please give which type of videos?
uh, your own video on in mobile phone,
Okay,
right?
okay, English
It
videos.
will be English videos. Whatever you are speaking in front of the mirror, just shoot that in your mobile phone. And
I think you are giving me English videos. You are telling about the videos of English videos, and you I will easily copy the accent of that person's.
no. I'm asking about yourself. While you are doing this now, this process now, speaking in front of mirror, just speak like that and open your camera, mobile phone camera, and shoot yourself.
Okay, okay,
Okay, like
yeah, no,
you
no,
got it now.
yeah, I got it firstly, and whenever I sit on in front of mirror and I I open the videos, I open the video, and after that I start video.
Yes. camera.
Okay.
It will
Camera.
also you will able to look at yourself after some time. Okay, you will get to know where you are lacking. And the another thing is also that it will also improve your personality. Also, you will see.
Yes, yes. I will easily improve my gestures as well as
Yes,
confidence levels.
just lot of things you will improve.
And T, you are listening approximately 5 to 10 minutes. And can you give me feedback on my speaking and how is my speaking, as well as how I can improve? And
Your speaking is not that much bad. You are okay.
no,
I
this means
we have just talked for 5 minutes.
no. If I now I give, if I go to give my exam, and which how many band score examiner will give me?
Look, I am not also a very good speaker, right?
Okay.
So I can't judge it, but you are good, but you have to improve yourself.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
I have to
you
improve
are
myself.
60%, and I am also 60, 65, 70%, not more than that.
Okay, okay.
Just try to take some pause while you are speaking, right? You are very eager to speak in English. I know
Okay,
that
okay.
you are very excited to speak in English,
Okay,
but
okay.
try to
When
speak normally like you are speaking your mother tongue, right? Whenever you speak in your mother tongue, you speak like very calm, very patient, right? So
yes, yes, yes.
yeah, so work on that, and
Definitely, brother.
not that much problem.
I will work on my mistakes as well as I will on daily basis. I will speak anything in English language.
That's good. You are working hard, and you will definitely get a success. Yeah, you are working, and you
If
have asked lot of questions. It
if
means that you are very serious
yes,
towards
yes,
your goals.
yes. If a person does hard work, God also give sport.
Yes, exactly, bro. All the universe help that person. If you are truly, honestly doing your work, you
Yes.
are working
So,
hard for
so
something.
when you are free and you can talk with me or not.
Yes. I will talk with you, and if I am not available here, lot of people they are very good speaker. They will
Yes, yes.
help
Uh,
you. You can also ask them. They are very good speaker than me. Lot of people are here. They are very good speaker. I have also learned from them. I
oh,
like to listen them. So you come here every day, listen them. You will also get to know what kind of people they have. I mean, lot of good communication skill. You will learn lot of things from them. Okay.
okay, okay, brother. Okay, okay. And now, okay, brother. Now I'm uh, going to my field, and I will call you
Okay.
later. And thank you for conducting my speaking, and thank you for giving me motivational stories.
Okay. Great. Thank you so much, and
All the very
best.
best. And if
Mm-hmm.
if I will alive on this land, and I will talk with you.
Okay. Sure. Have a good day. Have a great day ahead, and best of luck for your exam. Okay. It's gone, bro. It's too much excited to speak in English.